Good afternoon, everybody. It is August 13th here today, and we are cutting wheat. Just nicely getting into this wheat. We finished up our lentils, we finished the small greens, we finished the reds. We still got the large to do. The large is not going to be a good crop. I'm hoping for 5 bushel on the large. Anyways, we were cutting this wheat. It's our very first field seeded, was this field that we're on right now. And it's running around that 35 bushel-ish, which is pretty good given the year. Obviously, we had a lot of big crops coming, as you guys know, and well, it got hot, and there was no root system because it was raining. We had like 5 inches or 6 inches of rain. But it all came in May and June. Didn't get anything when we really needed it. Classic. That's just what happens down here in the Southwest. It's nothing new to us. Turn on my radio here. Hold on one sec here. You're good to go there, Ed.
Want me to cut straight down into the west?
No, I'll cut that up here. Hold on. I guess hold on. Let me go. I gotta let you go. I got put your auger back, Mike. Just, oh my goodness, there's way too much going on right now. I'm cutting up everything to a quarter. We like to do everything in a quarter. Makes it a lot easier for us. Easier on the grain cart. Just gotta go cut some stuff up here. So that's Ezra. He's on our loaner combine. We have a loaner combine because, well, we've actually had a terrible time. I don't know if we've ever had, oh my goodness. Everybody's talking on the radio. I gotta shut this thing off. Hold on here. I don't think we've ever had all 3 of my S-Series going down here at the same time. It just hasn't happened. What's Ezra doing here? He's kind of in my way. What's going on? Don't make me honk my horn. Okay. I think he's gonna dump. That's what I think he's gonna do. Yeah. All right. Okay. Anyways, that's the loaner combine. It's a 780 with the RDF 40-foot with that air reel. You guys already know that. We were using it on the lentils. It worked all right on the lentils. He really likes it in this derm, actually. Lentils, it was okay, but he seems to like it more in the derm for whatever reason. So going back to our combines, we've had a terrible time, and we just can't keep these things running. We broke, just today alone, we broke a shoulder bolt off the cylinder which holds on our caster wheel, and so we were down 1 unit. And then what else happened? Oh yeah, on the combine that I was operating, it was popping out of gear. Like my rotor was popping out of gear. I gotta shut this freaking thing off. This is annoying. There's way too many of us. We're actually taking we're taking like 12 radios in tomorrow to Swift Current. We're gonna stick another channel in because I'm trying to teach with a bunch of green guys out here on my crew, and I cannot. There's like 12 guys or 13 or 14 guys down on the other crew, and it's just too much. We gotta get another channel. There's 3 grain carts and everyone's dumping on the go at the same time, all the time it seems. But anyways, going back to the combine I was running here this morning, the rotor, everything was combining well, and all of a sudden it would pop back out, go to neutral, and I was like, that was odd, that never happens. And put it back in gear, went another 50 feet, popped back out again. I'm like, okay, maybe it's a fluke, 3rd time charm, so I did it again, obviously popped back out again, and we knew we had a problem. And the problem was, I'm not exactly sure, we had to get a tech down here again. So we were down 2 combines, and we had to get a tech down and diagnose that some components fell off or something, and for our shifter, and then it filled the rotor gearbox pump full of chaff on top of it, which isn't very good. So that combine's down for a while. They have to order parts, they have to do a gearbox flush, so on and so forth. We got the other combine going with the shoulder bolts because we had to rob Peter to pay Paul, because on another combine, the concaves quit adjustment, or the adjusting of the concaves quit. and we couldn't adjust concaves anymore. And so we were at one point this morning, we were down 3 combines, which is ridiculous. It was just a loaner going up and down the field. So we get one up, another one goes down. We get one up, another one goes down. But anyways, you know what? That's farming. We're gonna get this. We've had a little worse. My family, they've just been, I don't know if they've had a breakdown yet. They've just been cooking on all cylinders. And while we got these combines, they kind of rushed them through the shop. And long story short, they were not ready when they kicked them out to us. And we're paying the price now. We're paying the price. Anyways, I gotta cut this open. There we go. So this is a mile long, goes east and west. And we're just doing a quarter at a time. So I'm gonna cut this puppy in half. A lot of new guys this year. A lot of new guys. We've had some guys. Well, Lee obviously doesn't work here anymore. Mark, he got married, moved on, and Will, he went home, and that's 3. Who else? I know I'm missing a couple people. Anyway, and then obviously we still, I guess, you know, we continue to expand a little bit all the time, so we always need more people. Especially me, because I'm typically farming in 2 places at the same time. So I gotta have a combining crew down here. You know, if I'm gonna run 3 combines, a grain cart, 2 trucks. And then we're also gonna seed winter wheat down here, and you gotta have a truck for that, plus, you know, a drill operator. Then I'm also going to be combining up north. You know, got the 2 X's up there. Going to need 2 trucks up there. Don't know how we're going to do that. We only have so many trucks. We're going to rob Peter to pay Paul, I guess. And a grain cart operator up there as well. In some places, we're going to need 3 trucks up there, because we got a long haul. We're pretty spread out up north. So anyways, long story short, we require quite a few individuals. I'm having a lot of trouble cleaning this stuff up. A lot of white caps in it. And so, little backstory on that. In the lentils, we were running small, large in the concaves. And then I'm like, okay, we'll try the wheat. You know, it is a bit of a pain in the butt to change concaves. So we're like, okay, we'll just try it, small, large. Oh man, oh no, there's full heads coming in, full size heads. So we're like, okay, we'll put filler plates in, we'll block off the first concave, give it a little more grinding action before it drags it across the next small and then drops out the large. Nope, still too many heads. Fair enough. So we pulled out that large, stuck it in a small. So now we got the first concave blocked off, then we got small. And that's what we got. And we are 0 on the concave, and we are 0 on the bottom sieve, running as much to our return to rethrash it as we can. And we got our feed accelerator in high mode, and we're wound up pretty fast. And the problem is this wheat is baked in the head. It's hard to thrash this stuff. It's hard to get these white caps out. And yes, I know what you're gonna say. Well, Mike, you got it. Don't you know grain thrashes grain on grain? Open that puppy. I already did that. We went to 15 on the concave, didn't do any good. We went to 10 on the concave, didn't do any good. We went to 5 on the concave, didn't do any. This is the best that we could do. And same with the sieve. We were opened up to 7 on the bottom sieve. Oh no, there were big chunks of heads coming in. So we were all the way down to 0, running a lot through our rethrasher. And that is the best that we can do. Now, obviously, the X's would do a lot better job, but they're not here. They are up north. Are we combining up north yet? No, we are definitely not. But we just don't have the manpower to run that many pieces of equipment. And we would require, we just don't have that manpower. So we can only do what we can do. There's supposed to be 2 more guys coming here yet. And then when they get here, maybe. But then we also have to swath up north. So that also requires extra manpower. So, and then we're going to have to desiccate up north. That's going to require 2 more people. So yeah, there's lots going on. There's always lots going on. Anyways, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's doing 35. It is not near what we expected. It really looked and like it was like, this is the field I also top dressed. Remember when we were top dressing, but dribbling out liquid 2800 in the rain? This was the field. I better turn my radio back on in case they're trying to get hold of me. We were hoping for 40 and 50, especially when we had all that rain, but we will settle for 35. Unfortunately, some crops are going to take a way bigger beating than that. Our late durum, oh man, I'm hoping that does 15. That took a butt kicking in the heat because that was seeded later. Our green lentils, like I said, I'm hoping they do 5. They took a huge butt kicking. Our early durum still took a butt kicking. I'm still hoping for 30 on the early durum, but I don't want to set my expectations too high. And again, we all thought that we had 40 and 50 bushel crops coming out here until we got that heat and it didn't rain in July. Classic. Happens every year. So typically, and like this is what I've always said, early bird gets the worm. Early crop always does best. It always does down here. 8 or 9 years out of 10, it will always do better. Your last seeded stuff will always do the worst. Typically. Not a rule, but it should be a rule. Okay. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy some combining. Or I'm just gonna shut up and you guys can enjoy some combining. Bad hole. I should note that our wheat is very shrunk up this year. I don't know if it's going to make weight. I've heard some horror stories of some durum coming in around 50 pounds. And that is terrifying. That's like almost feed durum. So that is a concern. Weight. It's very shrunk up. Which means you got to back your fan down and close your sieve off. Feel like I don't know if I'm combining wheat or mustard. Oh, it's tiny. Oh, it's tiny stuff.
It's hard to see in this stuff.
I can tell you I much prefer to combine wheat. It's really nice to cut. Header's off the ground, you're not sucking in rocks. I don't know why I just don't combine wheat all the time. Just everything, corner wheat. Oh yeah, I know why. Because I go broke. It's not worth nothing, it's worth crap. I pretty much got to give wheat away. Apparently. Because there's commodities that come crashing down. Alright guys. I'm going to keep on cutting and I'll catch you guys on the flipper. Hopefully we get all of our combines up and running. And then we can actually do a video with all of our combines up and running. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't know what to do. Alright guys. I'll let you go. Adios.